Hello, my name is Toby Jones and thank you for tuning in into another drum lesson. Now today we'll be learning the groove that I played at the beginning of this video. Now it's a little bit different because it's in triplets, but trust me, it's just as easy, if not any easier than the last lesson. So if you're new to triplets, what are they? Now all triplets they're just another value of note like semiquavers and quavers, but triplets, they're into thirds, okay? So per beat, we can fit in 3 triplets, okay? And they're quite easy to remember because it's triplet, triplet. Okay, so per beat we can fit 3 of these in, unlike semiquavers where we can fit 4, or quavers which are 2. So triplets are grouped into 3s and 6s. So what does that mean? Well, that still means we're fitting in all these notes evenly as possible, but we're just fitting in 3 rather than 2 or 4. And where 3 is an odd number, each time it's looped, you're changing which hand you start with as well. Unlike when you're doing semiquavers, you're always leading with your right hand. With triplets, you go to your right, to your left, to your right again. Okay, so now we're a little bit more aware of what triplets are, we can now apply this to our groove. I'll put the music here at the bottom, and there's no crossing over involved, so our right hand is going to the hi-hat and our left hand is staying to the snare. There's nothing else. The orientation for this groove is right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Okay, that's the whole thing, and I've split it into 2 halves because that's how when you're doing the groove, that's where you'll feel the pulse of the groove. Okay, so to make this a little bit simpler for you, I'm going to play this to you at 120 BPM. Okay, so if that sounded not too hard, then do try and play that as well. Once you've got that, we can then start adding the accents and ghost notes, okay? I like to add these before the bass drum, just so we get our hands and the flow solid before we start adding in another element, which will be our feet. So for the accents and ghost notes, as I said in the last lesson, ghost notes and accents are the complete opposite to each other, and accents are what you make the loudest, and the ghost notes are what you make the quietest. The more diverse these are, the better the drumming will sound. But we don't want all the notes to be one level and then accents to be very loud. We want all the other notes that aren't accents as ghost notes to make them as quiet as possible for this. So the accents for this groove are actually very, very easy because there's only one of them, and that is on the downbeat of beat 3, okay? So that is literally just gonna be the backbeat of the groove, and that's all the accents. The rest are gonna be ghost notes. Okay, so let's play this with accents and ghost notes at 120 BPM. Okay, now to add the bass drum. Now, this is actually a lot easier than you might think because the bass drum is doing exactly what our right hand is doing, okay? And where the right side of our brain does with our right hand and our right foot, they're just gonna lock in really, really easy, and it's not gonna be a problem to get these in, hopefully. So, I'm gonna play this again for you. Let's try this at 120 BPM. Okay, great. If you managed to do that, that's amazing. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to jump 20 BPM, but if it's getting a little bit too tricky for you, do just remove the kick drum entirely and just get the hands more solid and then gradually get those speeds up together and then maybe just add the foot, whatever works for you. Just make sure that your hands and the ghost notes and the accents are as solid as possible. Okay, so for the purpose of the video, I'm going to jump 20 BPM up to 140. I hope you can play along. Okay, if you managed to get this far, that's amazing. Now I'm going to jump another 20 BPM. So it's a little bit faster than you might actually be playing in any scenario, but it's just there for the purpose of the video, just so you can play along if you can. And it's a bit of a challenge as well if you find it a bit too easy. So If you can, let's play this at 160 BPM. Okay, that's everything for today. As you can see, the camera's a little bit different and the room's a little bit different than normal. So if you want to find out what I've been using, please do check out the website. There you can find all the cameras and lenses that I'm using on there because I've just had a massive upgrade on that. Or if you want to contact me on any other gears or any questions to do with drumming, please do message me on my social medias on Facebook and Instagram. There should be links to those in the description of this video. Okay, so unfortunately that's all I've got for you today. Luckily, as I'm stuck in isolation, you'll be getting a lot more content from me now, especially drum lessons. For the last few weeks, I've kind of been struggling to do drum lessons. So I've been putting out some other kind of weird, different lessons out. But I've had a lot of positive feedback from those, so I probably will be doing more of those. But I'm going to be doing now a lot more drum lessons now, as they're definitely most useful for you. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.